Oh. All right. So what's going on, everyone? This is Archery Customs, and welcome to my new podcast, Archery Talk. Very first episode, right now. All right, so before we get into it, stay tuned to the end for a new intro I'm working on. I got it partially edited, and I can show you guys what it looks like. Yeah, that sounds right. Oh boy, podcast, what am I doing? Alright, so where the hell have I been, and why is YouTube so hard? So if anyone who watches the channel noticed that I went a small window without posting anything, I think it was 6 months, give or take, and I was only doing a couple shorts, so maybe even 8 months or longer. So last year, life has been completely chaotic. It has been crazy. A bunch of things happened. I guess I can just run the list down. So, lost a few people. Mother, both grandparents. That was very tough. And then, not long after that, also lost both dogs. They were older, so it's not a super big deal because they lived a full life. But, yeah, lost both my dogs. And on top of that, while all of this is happening, I also was going through a divorce. And just about finalizing the divorce now, but man, it has been hectic. So just before all that, also, I found out that my son Connor was diagnosed with autism. And, you know, he's a pretty normal kid, he just doesn't talk. So he's intelligent in many areas. He's going through several different therapies to help with it, but I found that out also. So, yeah, crazy year, super hectic, no time to even think about YouTube. Almost quit completely, and then I'm like, towards the end of this, so beginning of this year, I'm like, oh wait, I have a YouTube channel. So that's when I got back on the ball. So on a more recent positive note, my girlfriend has actually moved in with me, and we are pregnant. So it's gonna be 3 kids. That's gonna be crazy and so much fun. And kind of related to her moving in, I did some remodeling in the house, fixed a couple things. Actually, if I can find some pictures, I'll put them up right now. Yep, here we go. There's the porch. So I remodeled the porch, nothing too crazy, just kind of like a mud room / animal room, to have a dog kennel in and some cat stuff. I also remodeled the backyard some, just redoing the half pipe into somewhat of a skate park. So yeah, this year has been great so far. And man, I just realized, wow, I have almost 1,500 subscribers. It's not big or anything, but to me that is insane. And because of having so many subscribers, I figured I'd get back into it full force. So I've been wanting to do a lot of stuff with the channel. I just haven't had time, but recently I'm picking it up. If you've seen any of the couple videos I've dropped, I'm just having some fun right now. But I want to do a few different mini-series, maybe some short series, get back into, is it arrow-proof? And I just want to get into all different types of builds, maybe things I haven't done before, like I've never actually built a slingshot on the channel, so that would be another cool thing to do. And eventually, if Archery Talk series, the podcast series, keeps going, it'd be cool to have interviews, maybe with the Slingshot channel or Lars Sanderson, or, it can really be with anyone in the world of archery. But now that we're on that topic, hang on one second. It will be episode 3. I'm just going to go ahead and throw that out now. Episode 3, I plan on doing an interview with a really good friend of mine, Kyle. So when he was younger, he actually got shot with an arrow. It was an accident, supposedly. I'm not sure the whole story because he's only told it to me once. But yeah, he was actually shot with an arrow and had to go to the hospital. It's a whole ordeal, but we can get an interview with him. That's going to be a pretty good episode. The next episode, episode 2, should be physics. It's just going to be specifically physics on archery and what people get wrong. And also what's wrong with the modern bows, because I actually have a bow beside me. This one broke and I had to get replacement parts for it. But there's a few issues with archery in the modern world. Alright, so if you stay tuned this long, I'm going to load up the new intro now. I'm going to go ahead and play it on the computer so I can watch it at the same time that you guys watch it. Now, this is only the second time I watched it. I exported it and watched it, and then now I'm watching it with you guys.
Well, that was impossible.
Man, I love that intro. I'm not really sure what to do at the end. I need to shorten it some, but it's really cool. It's really cool. Where's my mouse? I'm going to add to it as I go on in the series so I can do some different things with it. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for this episode. I want to keep it short, sweet, to the point, kind of where I've been, where my life has been. So yeah, episode 2 and 3 are going to be really sick. It's going to cover a lot of things. We're going to do some archery injuries and archery physics. That's going to be fun. Stay tuned. Have a nice night, everyone, and thanks. Goodbye.